here with another video, something to think about. When you go throughout scripture, you often have this link between heart and ears. Especially Deuteronomy and Jeremiah talk about circumcise your heart, circumcise your ears. Another place talks about circumcise your mouth. And oftentimes these particular phrases all work together, where it's not just circumcising one, it's working on both, because there is a heart, ear, mouth connection. What I hear goes into my heart. What goes in my heart eventually comes out of my mouth, which means we have to guard our ears and also guard our hearts. Because if something's wrong with your heart, it's going to be hard for you to hear. There is this thing in your body, this particular called this vagus nerve. And this vagus nerve works with some of the operational parts of your body. And I learned something a few weeks ago that if part of your heart has a clog in it, it can damage your vagus nerve. And when that nerve is damaged, a part of that affects your ability to hear. The ears will feel full. There'll be pain in the ears. And then you'll end up going to an ear doctor thinking that something's wrong with your hearing, when the reality is there's something wrong with your heart. And when something is wrong with your heart, it can affect your ability to hear. And some of us can't hear God clearly because our hearts are full of all the wrong stuff. And what do we need God to do? We need God to help us circumcise our hearts, to cut away those things that are filling our hearts with negativity, darkness, pain, hatred, regret, anger, learning to overcome those things that are hurting our hearts. Because when your heart is off, your hearing will be off. And our prayer today is, Lord, create in me a clean heart. Renew a right spirit within me. Because you got to be tired of your heart messing with your ability to hear. Because when your heart is full of all the wrong stuff, it's hard to hear God. And something we're going to talk about in the next few videos is, how do we get our hearts clear so we can hear God clearly? It's hard to hear God with a heart full of frustration, hate, and pain. And it's the devil's job to fill your heart with negativity so you can't hear God clearly. We're going to ask God to remove and to heal the damage of what a clogged heart did, so our ears can hear God clearly. He that has ears to hear, let him hear. God bless you. We'll be back again with another video as we continue with something to think about.